Alright guys, in this video we're going to be talking about communication. It's the key to making sure everybody works together, making sure everybody comes back and helps defend, and makes sure that those that are playing on the left side know what's happening on the right side without drifting across. So the big thing we're going to be using, and we want our keeper to be telling our backs, is to push up. So when our attackers are already moving up the field, we don't want to be walking up, we want to be running up to the halfway line, or jogging up to the halfway line to help out. So that key term there is push up. Keeper tells the center backs tell our outside backs, and tells our defensive mid. Ideally, the midfield and strikers and our wing attacks are already moving up and with the play. So again, that is push up. The next one is going to be fall back or come back, and that's when the defense, when we're defending, when they're attacking, we want to be saying come back, pull back, pull back. That way we're making sure that our strikers, our wingers, aren't walking back from that breakaway they made. They're at least jogging back to help out, to minimize the length of that field. They want to stay on side, so they want to be jogging back with that defense, but also coming back in case we want to counter attack. They're going to be right there to get that ball. The next terminology we're going to be using is swing right or swing left. That's if the ball is coming down on the right side of the field, it's going to be swing right. So we're going to have our two backs move across to help out. Our defensive back comes across to help out, and so does our attacking mid. Now, what we don't want when we say swing right is for our left to come all the way in to fill this void. What we want our left back and also our left wing to do is just come to the edge of this third. And now remember that it's the central corridor, and we want to be playing across the whole field. So we don't want to be out here where there's no play, but we don't want to be in here crowding the box. That way somebody can come back in behind you and you're not going to be aware. So you want to be sitting at the edge of that third. So again, that play is swing right. And that's going to be talked to by the keeper, telling our defense, swing right. That's where the play is. That's where we want everyone to be. Our keeper wants to be looking, making sure there's no attacking players coming down this way. If so, he says, pick up left. You want to pick up that left attacker. Alright? We always want to be looking at the field, making sure we're watching where people are attacking from, and that way we're not left out in the open. Now, it's going to be the same terminology if they're attacking on the left side. Swing left. We're going to have our left back come across, and then our two center backs come across to these positions. Again, we're not encroaching into the outside third. We're still staying in that central corridor, and everybody is just moving across to the edge of that corridor. Again, we want to be moving down in to fill this void. We don't want to be playing out on the wing where there could be no play, but here to help out in case that ball gets crossed over. So that again is swing left. Now the big thing here, guys, is communication. Everybody needs to be talking. When somebody says swing left, when that keeper tells our centers to swing left, you want to hear the centers tell everyone, swing left, swing left. We're moving across the field to the left side. If you hear push up, you want the keeper to tell them, push up, let's move up. The center backs are telling everyone, push up, move up. You don't want to move up without your wings moving up with you. You want to make sure, as always, they're in front of you at all times. So when you say push up and you start running up, look over, make sure your left back's coming up, make sure your right back's coming up. Everyone wants to move up in that same formation. This also helps with any offside plays. If everyone's in front of our two center backs make that move, they both step up at the same time, and that sets that offside trap, which we'll get into at a later point.